Hey everyone, this is Michael Sealey talking with you, and I just wanted to take this opportunity first of all to say another huge thank you to all of you wonderful subscribers out there who have just crossed my channel over the 18,000 subscriber mark, which is just amazing. So thank you all so much to each and every one of you again, and I'm really enjoying all the positive feedback you guys are writing to me, saying how much amazing success you're having from this self-hypnosis work. I just really appreciate that so much. It's just fantastic to hear that you're having so much positive success and results. So thank you so much, and the channel just seems to keep growing, so it's a real honor for me to see all of you. Just keep subscribing, thank you. But the thing I wanted to also address in this short video is to just answer a very common question that I seem to be receiving fairly regularly. And that is, people are asking me, Michael, when I listen to your hypnosis recordings, or when I listen to any hypnosis recording really, if I fall asleep before the end of the session, do I still receive all of the benefits of the hypnosis work? Or another way of asking this same question is actually, does hypnosis work whilst we're sleeping? So the answer, the shortest answer I can give to this, which may or may not surprise you, is that no, hypnosis, in my opinion, does not actually work whilst we're sleeping. And the reason for this is that hypnosis is not the same as sleep. Hypnosis is an altered state of our own conscious and subconscious or unconscious mind, and I'll often use the two terms interchangeably, as you'll hear when listening to my recordings. So hypnosis is an altered state of our mind, which bypasses our own critical faculties, and all of that means is that the hypnotic suggestions can, in a way, maneuver around our own overly analytical and critical mind, which is all part of our conscious, very important conscious mind. But with hypnosis work, we have a way of getting around that filter that can sometimes even prevent us from behaving and from feeling and from acting how we truly want to be. So with hypnosis, we get in touch with our deeper subconscious mind, and we can positively program these wonderful suggestions and do some really important personal transformative work within the dynamics of our own subconscious mind, so that our true and chosen behavior becomes more automatic and deliberate. And so, for that best to happen, we actually need to remain awake. We need to remain awake enough so that both our conscious mind and our unconscious mind are simultaneously engaged with this hypnotherapy work. So if we're asleep, then this doesn't obviously happen, because we're asleep and we're not processing, we're not learning this new information. And the idea of sleep learning has actually been disproven in a few different studies, and for that point I would cite to you a gentleman named Dr. Michael Yapko, who is a PhD, a clinical psychologist, and he's actually one of the world's leaders in treating things like depression, anxiety, with clinical hypnotherapy. And I'll actually suggest this wonderful book for you. It's called TRANCEWORK by Dr. Michael Yapko. And I read a section from here that I think is particularly interesting. Dr. Yapko says, sleep learning, the idea of learning whilst we're asleep, was soundly disproven years ago. Although you may not learn whilst you're asleep, you can learn while in the transition phases. So that is, whilst falling asleep and whilst awakening, these midpoints between being asleep and awake, commonly called twilight states. And I think that's a really excellent description of what hypnosis is. It's that state where we're halfway, we're so often so relaxed that we're halfway between fully alert wakefulness and complete knocked out, literally unconscious sleep. So even when, as hypnotists, we use the term unconscious, we do not literally mean that you are knocked out and unconscious. What we mean is that we're talking to that deeper part of your own mind, that part that functions automatically for us, the part that keeps our heart beating and pumps our blood around our bodies, and that idea of we don't have to actually consciously think of how we're acting or behaving or feeling, because it's just automatic within us. So in the case of my hypnosis, my sleep hypnosis recording sessions that you may be listening to, I would suggest to you that there's actually two ways that you can listen to these recordings. And the first is, if you purely just want to sleep, if you want to have this wonderful sense of relaxation which hypnosis can bring, that progressive relaxation as you drift away into a sound and deep night's sleep, then by all means, just go to sleep whenever you like. That's fine. But the other way is, if you are listening to some of these sessions, to best engage with some suggestions and hypnotherapeutic work that will help change some parts of ourselves, then I would suggest that you try and stay awake until the end of the session, and I will definitely give you suggestions. You will hear them, and I say, and now you can go to sleep and drift off into a sound night's sleep. And that's your cue at the end of the session to just completely relax and drift away into a perfect, refreshing night's sleep. So in that way, you've still given your conscious mind and your subconscious mind both the opportunities to actively be hearing and engaging with all of this personal, transformative work that I know that all of us can achieve through this wonderful, amazing phenomena of hypnosis and hypnotherapy. So I hope that's cleared up some misconceptions for you, or answered this very common question which I've been receiving. I'd love to hear more of your feedback. If you'd like to ask me any other questions, then by all means just leave that in the comments. Any suggestions for specific hypnosis sessions, I'm always open to considering. I can't promise I will do every one, but I will definitely always consider positive ideas. And thanks again for listening. I really hope you look forward to enjoying more of this hypnosis and hypnotherapy work. Talk to you soon.